year, we've spent the week celebrating everything Catholic schools, crazy hair, doing all the stuff to celebrate Catholic schools. And what we like to do at the end of the week is to not only celebrate you students, but also we want to celebrate some of the faculty as well. Because believe it or not, and I've said this over the years, we spent close to $20 million building all of the buildings you see, including the one you're standing in, but that doesn't mean anything. It's the people that are in those buildings that make the difference. The buildings are nice, yeah, they look good, keep us warm, but it's the people, and so we always want to honor people. And each year at this time, if we remember, we only do it once a year, we give the Thomas Aquinas Award, St. Thomas Aquinas. Does anybody know who St. Thomas Aquinas was? You hear his name all the time, especially since Xavier High School opened, because he was a Jesuit. Say what do you know anything about Thomas Aquinas? What do you know? He did become a saint. Do you know what he became a saint for? He was born, he lived about 800 years ago. That's a long time. Know anything? Ellie, what? His brother was in prison for being Christian. Yeah, he lived at a time when there was a lot of questions going on. People were starting to learn more and more scientifically how things work and about the world. And they were starting to question things. And they were starting to question their faith and saying, well, wait a minute, if science is telling us this over here, but our faith is telling us this over here, what are we supposed to believe? And Thomas Aquinas spent his time doing a lot of writing to explain to people why you can have faith and you can have science. You don't have to give up your faith to believe in science. Make sense? And so he did a lot of writing on that today, over 800 years later, we are still reading and listening to. And so each year, we choose 3 students. Your teachers choose them. One from kindergarten, 1st or 2nd grade, so one from the primary grades, one from the middle grades, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and one from the junior high, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And we choose that person each year. The teachers feel that they are someone that over the course of the first half of the year, or really over the course of the 3 years that they were in those grades, show leadership, obviously at an age-appropriate level, but show leadership as someone who is someday possibly going to be a standout, and just like Thomas Aquinas, speak out for your faith. And so each year we like to do that. The children don't know because we don't tell them ahead of time. We like to honor those people. And so this year, and if you would please come up on stage, those names have already been put on this plaque. And this plaque, if you've been in the office, hangs on the wall and will hang there probably for the rest of time. We've been doing this since 2009, so we go back all the way that far. Actually, we've been doing it earlier than that, I think. But this year, out of the K1-2 level, Bridget Gorski, would you please come up? Out of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade level, Sherry Mellick. And out of the junior high, Mr. Adam Kuhneman. Come on up, Adam. He's going to take his time back there. And we're all going to watch at him, so the quicker you are. No. Always a little bit embarrassing to be on stage. Unless you're me, of course. Again, our SL our leaders tell us that we're trying to be perfect people. We spend our whole life trying to be perfect. But the truth is, we truly never get there until we're in heaven with God. That's the shame of it. But doesn't mean we keep trying to be perfect. You all could stand up here. But obviously, each year we like to honor 3. So, congratulations, and continue to be the leaders that they all think you are. All right? Congratulations, guys. Head on back.